Is the H-1B visa program truly in America's best interest? Does it help American companies or does it punish American workers? How should we think about this? Here's the point. The H-1B visa program has ignited debate within the MAGA movement. Both Elon Musk and Vivek Ramaswamy defended its use back in 2024 by major tech companies, with Vivek criticizing American mediocrity over excellence. Many America First proponents were frustrated then and remain so now. Currently, 750,000 H-1B visa holders live and work in the United States, along with 550,000 dependents. That's 1.3 million people in total. In 2024, nearly 400,000 H-1B applications were approved, though the program caps new visas at just 85,000 annually. But unlimited renewals explain the sudden rise in application numbers. President Trump's moves sent mixed signals. On September the 19th, 2025, he imposed a $100,000 fee on new H-1B petitions. But on November 19th, Trump called H-1B a MAGA policy, saying chip manufacturers will need thousands of skilled foreign workers because we don't have enough. Conservatives are split. Governor Ron DeSantis said H-1B has pulled workers primarily from India and created a cottage industry on how foreigners profit off the system. India-based IT staffing firm HCL has raked in billions annually. Senator Chuck Grassley said H-1B was designed for limited use and only when businesses cannot acquire top talent at home. J.D. Vance said legal immigration must be way down, emphasizing empowering blue-collar workers rather than replacing them with foreign labor. Tech-friendly conservatives argue the $100,000 fee ensures H-1B goes only to high-value positions. But how should we think about this? First, companies profit massively from H-1B workers versus hiring Americans. Economic Policy Institute research shows top H-1B employers are major outsourcing firms like Cognizant and India-based HCL. These firms flood the visa lottery, securing slots, then contracting H-1B workers to other American companies at markup rates while paying below market wages. Disney, FedEx, Google, and Amazon have all employed H-1B subcontractors at 20 to 30% below standard wages. Here's the mechanism. H-1B workers are indentured to their visa sponsor. They have 60 days to find another sponsor or leave if they lose their job. American workers can quit or negotiate better wages. H-1B workers can't. Additionally, H-1B workers are often exempt from payroll taxes initially. Combined with lower wages and zero bargaining power, companies save between 30 and 40% versus hiring Americans. There are no requirements to prove qualified American workers don't exist. We must take Google and Amazon's word for it. The prevailing wage requirement is easily manipulated through hyper-specific job descriptions that disqualify American workers, at least on paper. National Bureau of Economic Research data shows firms with H-1B workers are more attractive to venture capital. Why? Cheap labor boosts profit margins. The beneficiaries aren't workers. They're shareholders and executives. Second, the program has strayed from its original intent. H-1B was designed for specialized talent like cutting-edge engineers and breakthrough clinical researchers. But Department of Labor data shows the median H-1B salary is around $105,000 annually. Solid, but hardly rare or specialty. American dock workers, truck drivers, and heavy equipment operators exceed that amount. What's actually happening here? Entry-level software positions at Amazon, Google, and Microsoft go to H-1B workers fresh out of college. Entry-level, not Nobel Prize laureates. In an era where American student loan debt sits at around 1.8 trillion for 42 million Americans and credit card debt averages at about 6,500 per household, Americans need more job opportunity and wage growth at home. When Disney and Southern California Edison laid off American workers and forced them to train H-1B replacements back in 2015, it exposed the truth. It's not about talent shortage. It's corporate welfare enabling wage suppression. If it's too expensive to hire American workers, then we need deregulation. Don't create further government loopholes. Third, this is about national sovereignty and government duty. America is a sovereign nation, not an economic zone. Government exists to promote the general welfare of American citizens, not maximize corporate profits. When American college graduates can't find entry-level jobs because H-1B staffing firms took them, government has failed its duty. The American nation is more than an idea. It is a people, a culture, a nation of laws with rich history and tradition. It has borders that should not be easily crossed. Vice President J.D. Vance understands this. He called unvetted immigration one of the greatest threats to the West. That includes obsolete 1990s policies like H-1B. America has over 50 million foreign-born people living within our borders, many of whom have not assimilated or naturalized as citizens. H-1B has robbed American workers while colonizing and balkanizing major portions of our country. This undermines economic prosperity, cultural cohesion, and national sovereignty. You cannot build a nation while treating workers as interchangeable global production units. Most Americans already know that. But as Upton Sinclair has already said, it is difficult to get a man to understand something when his salary depends on his not understanding it. Finally, real reform is both reasonable and necessary. If H-1B workers are truly irreplaceable, pay them the true market rate, $200,000 or even higher. This eliminates labor arbitrage. Ban outsourcing firms from the program. H-1B should only go to direct hiring, not labor contractors gaming the visa lottery. Require proof of genuine American job recruitment at competitive wages before allowing foreign hires. Require companies claiming talent shortages to fund American workforce development first. The biggest beneficiaries have market caps north of $1 trillion. They can afford to invest in America first. Christians should apply care and common sense here. It's both critical thinking and neighborly love, and it's not xenophobic to criticize this program. American college graduates invested years and debt for degrees they were told to acquire, only to find a government program allowing foreign labor to take jobs well under market rates. President Trump's $100,000 fee is a small step, but more must be done. We need consistency in policies that prioritize American people and American interests. 2026 will hinge upon concerns just like these. Right now, companies profit and foreigners profit, but American people and American families lose. It's high time we had the courage to say so and demand real change.